because it's Tuesday, June 6, 2017, and let's have a little discussion. Last video, I talked about what presumably might be Guam's first porn star. And after the whole honeymoon phase, the shock phase, I started thinking about what Chris Malafunction's tweet actually meant, which was, again, went from Chamarita swimwear to stateside porn. As a father, it saddens me. So I kept thinking about it after, you know, the initial shock phase of hearing about a porn star and I mean my overreaction and stuff, like what and shit like that. And it got me to thinking, as a father, would you really be happy with either choice, Chamarita swimwear or stateside porn? Now I can't say for certain because I am not a father, but I would be thinking, well, they're kind of in the same sort of category, if you will. Of course, one is way worse than the other, but in my head I was thinking there's about 4 categories or 4 spectrums of which they all fall under the same category, right? You got Chamarita swimwear, stripper, porn star, and prostitute. Now, what am I trying to combine all these forces here? Basically, the gist is each one of these categories or spectrums or whatever, they all have the same goal, which is using your body to sell something. Chamarita swimwear, you're using your body to sell bathing suits and swimwear and clothing and stuff. Strippers, you're selling your looks to make to sell alcohol and cover charge and make tips. Porn, of course, you're selling memberships, subscriptions, DVDs and whatnot. And of course, prostitution, you're selling your body straight up for cash. So either way, all 4 things deal with using your sex appeal, using your body to sell something. So once again, as a father, I wouldn't be happy with either one because your daughter is basically selling herself for something, selling herself for money, some sort of profit. Also, I was having a discussion with my coworker about this, and she was very, you know, religious and stuff and things like that. But in my head, it's like I said something along the lines, it's better that she did this and get paid for it than some of the others of Guam girls that have had like a leaked nudes or leaked sex tape or whatever and not get paid for it, right? At least you're making something from it rather than all these others that came out, you got nothing out of it. You just, you know, basically just showed yourself for free, right? So that's what my mentality is. At least she got paid, right? At least she got something coming back to her. Also leading on to the whole father comment, perhaps maybe she doesn't have a tight relationship with her family anymore. Who knows? I did hear that she is in the States now, so maybe something bad happened. Who knows? We may never know what the whole story is as to why she went to stateside porn. If her relationship with her father isn't that great, or her mother or whatever, relatives or whatever isn't that great, maybe that's why she resorted to pornography. Because, you know, most parents and most family members would say, how come you didn't come to me first? How come you didn't come back to me? We could have supported you or whatever. Why'd you have to resort to this? So keep that in mind. We do not know what her situation is. And going back to the whole comment about as a father, this saddens me. Like I said, if you think about it, I wouldn't be happy with either one. Of course, one is worse than the other. But still, your daughter would be famous for her body, her look. She's gonna get a lot of, you know, Instagram followers, maybe a lot of stalkers, a lot of comments, whether it be positive and maybe negative. You know, she might get a lot of DMs saying, yo, let me tap that or whatever. You don't know, but your daughter is probably gonna go through a lot of stuff because she is a Chamarita swimwear model or a porn star. And in some cases, the 2 outside swimwear and prostitute, they probably don't make as much money as the 2 inside, stripper and porn star. And the 2 inside probably gets a lot more, I would say maybe money, cash flow, but they work less hours. If you think about it, as an Instagram model, you'd probably be standing in the sun, the beach, you know, sweating for maybe like a couple hours, you know, unbearable heat and whatever. Prostitutes, you're having unprotected sex for God knows how long. But you're gonna have to deuce multiple people in order to at least make enough money to live off of, right? So yeah, like if you think about it that way, monetary wise, I would think the 2 outsides do not make as much as the 2 insides. Strippers may only strip like 1 set per night, which is maybe like 15 to 30 minutes tops. I did do a video about Guam strip clubs where I discussed this, how I noticed that strippers here only work maybe an hour or so per, you know, if you look at it like that. and they're raking in money. So, and porn stars, maybe like a 1 hour, 2 hour shoot at the most, and they probably can make in hundreds or $1,000 every single video that they do. Depending on how famous they get, maybe more jobs will come their way and maybe they'll get paid more. Who knows? But like I said, inside makes more money than outside, in my opinion, I think. I do not know how much a Chamarita swimwear model makes per shoot or whatever. And I don't know what the going rates are for prostitution, but I'm pretty sure if you're not a high class, high-end call girl, you'd probably only make like $100 a shot or something, I think, right? So you're probably gonna have to do like 10 dudes a night to at least break 1,000, or 10 dudes a month to at least break 1,000. That's still 10 dudes. So yeah, if you think about it, even like strippers and porn stars actually get a better fan base too. Maybe if you see guys that will like fall, oh my god, senpai notice me type stuff when they see their favorite porn star. They, oh my god, can I take a selfie with you? Oh my god, you're famous, blah blah blah, things like that. So they might get even a higher esteem as a porn star than they would as a Chamarita swimwear model. If you're thinking about it like that, who knows, right? This is just a discussion. I just wanted to talk about it because I was thinking about that at the time. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me or not? I can be wrong, right? I don't know what the going rates are nowadays. If you're gonna get into that sort of business, you should at least get paid enough to support yourself for the work that you put in. My opinion, of course. Like when I look at it, Chamarita swimmer models, they only have a certain, like, let's say shelf life, right? Before, the offers start dwindling the older you get. That's how it normally is, right? If you're based solely on your looks, over time your looks isn't gonna be great, right? You're gonna get older, you're gonna be probably in the sun a lot, and so the sun's gonna affect your skin and whatever. You might get pregnant, you might get overweight or something like that. So opportunities are gonna slowly fade away if that's all you're doing, right? So you might end up turning to stripping or porn, or even worse, prostitution, if that's all you know what to do. I'm not saying these Chamarita swimwears that's all they do. They could be nurses, they could be teachers. One is even a book writer. They sort of branched off from modeling to become an author. So this might be a springboard for something. Who knows? I'm just saying that you can't just focus on the little things here. Yeah, I am losing my fucking train of thought right now. Shit. Anyways, yeah, that's what I thought about the tweet. Like I said, as a father, either one should sadden you. You don't want your daughter to become, cyber stalked or, called out in the street, like, hey, show me your titties or some shit like that. Because, there are some crazy people out there in the world that'll do crazy things. At least, last time I checked, as a porn star, at least, it's sort of kind of regulated where you have to get tested before you can sort of do stuff. It's better than being a prostitute, okay? So you're having to do unprotected sex with some dirty dudes or girls, depending on who's paying. But at least in porn, there's sort of a pedestal for some. If you're a really awesome porn star, offers may be presented to yourself. I mean, look at Sasha Grey. Like, she quit porn and she started doing mainstream stuff, and she's actually doing okay. She's getting offers. So, this could be a springboard for that Guam Chamarita swimwear model who turned stateside porn. Maybe this might lead to some offers. Maybe this might open some doors for things. She could be like a music video chick or whatnot. So I don't want to say that doing the stateside porn is a bad thing. This could lead to opportunities, man, if she plays her cards right. So if you just think about it that way, yeah, just saying. As always, guys, love, peace, and chicken grease. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get to 1,000. It's becoming a slow, steady pace right now. But content is hard. I really want to try to get into gaming. I really want to get back into the whole Guam commercial roasting, because AutoSpot, you are spamming the shit out of my YouTube right now, and it's getting kind of a little annoying, because now it's like they're not even trying anymore. It's like, hey, look, we got these 3 cars for sale. Check it out. A new 3 cars every video. I mean, fuck! Okay, we get it. Damn, stop spamming my shit. I'm tired of hearing about the Honda Accord or fucking Ford Focus and shit. Get back into some, like, high quality, nice commercials that I can roast. I can't roast these commercials because it's just boring sometimes. No offense, okay? Please don't take offense, but you know, it keeps coming. It's like me going to movie theaters on Guam. It's honestly annoying because there's like 30 minutes of fucking commercials and only like one movie trailer. For the past 3 movies I've been to, I've seen the same fucking 30 minutes of commercials and only 3 movie trailers combined. What the fuck is that? I used to love going to movie theaters and seeing trailer after trailer after trailer. Now I'm just seeing the same freaking commercials every time, and I'm still waiting for my commercial. Where is that zombie apocalypse? I'm waiting for that.